Hello, it is Throwback Thursday, April 12th, 2018. Steve, windy spring day here in beautiful Arizona. Overcast and windy. Quite a change from the usual. I don't know if you can see it, but several times I've gone out and unwrapped the flag from around the flagpole down there, which I recently did again. But as you can see, that is blowing quite feverishly, especially if we're here out in the desert where normally, like, nothing ever moves. Or the wild animals that are fun to watch, the lizards and snakes, and at night all kinds of assorted predators come out and all kinds of stuff. Michael Cage is here. Great seeing you. Have not seen you in a while. Hope things are great. Rhino of the day today is this little baby rhino, or a little statue, a rendition of a baby rhino. Of course, baby rhinos are much bigger. I think they come out of the womb weighing about 200 pounds. But that's today's rhino of the day, and you see what I did there. I'm using the baby rhino because I'm about to show you on Throwback Thursday. No business lesson here, just going to share some baby photos that I just found in a box. I was going through some stuff, and I'm like, what's this box of? I open it up, and I'm like, what the heck? Check this out. So I just pulled out a few right off the top, and I got plenty more to share as we go along in future episodes on Thursdays. But check this one out. This first one is from December 1960, according to the date on the side of the photo, which I believe back then that's the date it was developed. But it was probably taken around there, which meant I was about 6 months old. And there I am with my mom. And it is a little chilly out there. At least we are bundled quite up. And there I am on a slide, but it doesn't appear that I am sliding too much. I'm kind of being just held by my mom on a slide at 6 months old. How about that? All right, next photo. Or as they say in the world of PowerPoint, next slide. But the next one is not on a slide. It's just a photo. All right, hang on. I'm trying to do this one-handed. All right, here we go. Next one is taken about 6 months after that, or 7 months. This one's July 1961, so I was about 14 months old. I was born at the end of May 1960, so a little over 1 year old, and I believe later on I was told this was at Jones Beach, which is a big beach on the southern part of Long Island, technically part of New York City in Queens, and it is a humongous big public beach, the biggest one there is in New York. And there I am. That's my dad, the actual human, and the mini human is me. So I am wading in the ocean and probably thinking like, wow, this is massively deep stuff, but I'm smiling. I apparently was a very happy baby, and I'm having a great time there with my dad, and Jig is here. Great seeing you. So the next photo is probably taken moments later or moments before. Has the same date, July 61, so I was a little over a year old. This time I'm actually, I think that I'm swimming. I think that going through my 1 year old brain at the time, I must have thought, look at me, I'm swimming. And so my dad is right there alongside of me, and he's laughing. And I am sitting there thinking I'm swimming in about 1 inch of water off Jones Beach in New York as a 1 year old. And look at that thick head of hair. Believe it or not, that was me. Yes, see, there's proof. At one point, I did have actual hair on the top of my head. Who knew? All right, next. This one is same time, July 61. Probably same roll of film, only this time I have more clothes on, and I'm on dry land. There I am again, happy baby. I am playing in what apparently is supposedly the lawn of the apartment complex that we lived in Hollis, New York, Queens, New York. Same birthplace of Damon John, entrepreneur extraordinaire and star of Shark Tank TV show, and I've talked to him about it and had a little laugh about how Hollis has certainly changed since I was a kid, and he just looked at me and he was like, yes, it has. But there I am, playing in what apparently is supposed to be grass, but it's mostly dirt, a little bit of grass. I don't seem to care. I got my red sneakers on, and I'm smiling, and there again is that full head of hair that I had when I was 1. Where did it go? All right, only a couple more, or maybe one more. Yeah, I got one more, and that's it. This is me and my mom. So there's my mom right here in the blue dress on this side, and there I am being held by, I don't know whom, but it's got to be one of the neighbors. I'm hanging out with the neighbors, having a blast. They're looking up going, what is that tiny little baby up there all about? And why is my mom holding them, or neighbors, or whoever that was? But there I am again, happy baby. Can't get it in focus really, but I am smiling, waving, hanging out, having a great time. And that doesn't have a date on it, but I also look to be about 1 year old. Oh, and it's probably taken the same day as the other one, by saying, because I got the same red sneakers on, or it's around the same time, and I got that same full head of hair. Who knew? So those are way back for Throwback Thursday, pretty much. Now I saw some newborn photos of me too, and maybe I'll share those in the future, but this is about as far back as it goes for me personally on a Throwback Thursday. So very happy to share those photos with you. And there's proof once again. Nobody ever can say that I didn't once have hair on the top of my head. And I don't just mean like on my arm, where I got plenty for some reason. But, oh well, that's the way it is. And so that's it for Throwback Thursday. Yeah, no business lesson here, just having some fun and sharing some way back times. And that's about it for Throwback Thursday. I'll be back tomorrow with Foundation Friday. I've got a interesting foundational tip I'll be sharing with you. So I hope you'll join me then. Thanks everyone being here live. Thanks for watching on the replay. And I'll catch you tomorrow on Foundation Friday. Bye-bye.